Hi, Pearls, and welcome back to the channel. And all of our new viewers, to all our new viewers and subscribers, welcome to the channel. My name is April, life coach with a specialty actually in, focus in marriage and relationships. I'm also the co-founder of Lenas Pearls coaching practice. Welcome. We talk about comfort, uplifting, empowering, and all things that are relative to your life, relationships, and specifically in marriage. So welcome. We have been on quite a break. We have quite a bit of content coming for you guys to the channel. I have not been active on the channel. I do apologize. I have not been on the Facebook group as active as I used to be, or Instagram. To all of our loyal subscribers and followers, thank you so much for riding with us. I just needed a break. We needed a break. We are, Josh and I, to those that do not know, is my husband. He and I have been working on some great content for our Truths About Marriage series that you guys will be seeing soon. So look out for that. So yeah, that's it. We just took some time off. We needed to regroup and just relax and enjoy each other and enjoy life. And that's what we've been doing. Things that I practice on this channel, I also do myself. So if you're into that type of thing, you're looking for some uplifting and just some transparent, real world advice about your marriages and your relationships and life as a whole, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be alerted. That is what is when we upload on the channel, that is what it's all about. So let's get right into the subject after all of that. There is no rehearsal for heartbreak. And I got this idea from a session that I was having, more like a conversation I was having with someone who is very near and dear to me. And I'm not going to share her personal situation as a whole because it is private. And you know that all things are in confidence with me, regardless if you email, write, and what have you, or just have some general conversations with me. And she's in a situation that, she pretty much put all her cards on the table and is waiting on him to decide if being exclusive is what's going to happen in their situationship. So I basically told her that, you're setting yourself up for some hurts. And she said, oh, I'm just going to ride it out until, it ends or whatever happens. And I told her, and I've told her this many times, I've told many people this, that there's no rehearsal for heartbreak. Okay, so she was, I explained the things that I'm getting ready to share with you. And she was like, wow, you really should do a video about that. And I said, yeah, I was going to do a blog post, but I figured I would get on here and actually share this with you guys more in a video format. So one of the things that I'm noticing are these situationships. And it really comes out of just really allowing yourselves to get involved in things with people when and allowing yourself to be in something or it going somewhere that you really do not want it to go, or desire for more, for it to go farther and for it to be more of a commitment and more exclusivity. And what you end up doing, unfortunately, is you just pacify yourself and just deal with whatever, because many times we don't want to be alone. We want to share our lives or situations with someone, and we just want something instead of, and for many people, being alone is crippling to them to think about that. They don't want to be alone. They know they're good people, and they want to actually have something with someone, be it part-time or not. And what you do is you rob yourself of living and having the life that you truly do want with the person that's meant to be with you. And so I'm seeing that a lot, these situationships that we've just allowed ourselves to get into. And deep down in the core of your soul and your heart, in your gut, that's not what you want. That is not what you really, truly, honestly want. And what ends up happening is you then pacify yourself. Like with her specific situation, one of the things that she did say to me was that, I want to do what I can do. And that way I know that I've tried and said everything. My cards are on the table. If it does not work out, then I will at least be able to walk away and say I gave it my all. And he can't then tell me, well, you didn't even wait to see what was going, so forth and so on. And everybody's situation is different, situationship. But that's one of her, I want to say justifications, or one of her thought processes in dealing and being in this situation that she's in. She's just gonna, and I said, okay, that's good, well and fine, but your heart is invested. So when your heart is invested, ladies and gentlemen, there's no way that you can prepare or rehearse your heart for hurt. The heart responds and reacts to what it receives, not perceives. So there's no way that you're going to, by deducing it down to whatever you think it is and pacifying yourself with different thoughts and planning and so forth and so on. I mean, if you're consciously aware that that's what you're doing, that's one thing, and that's fine. If you have a game plan and you've pretty much analyzed the situation and you're like, you know what, this is what I'm going to deal with. This is what it's going to be. And if it don't work, it don't work. Okay, that's fine. That's great, actually. But I don't want you to fool yourself into thinking that if your heart is invested, you're going to walk away unscathed. You're going to hurt. It's going to hurt. And you have to allow yourself that. But I want you to be aware of that in all of the things that you're conscious about within this situation that you've allowed yourself to be in, whatever this arrangement is. Okay, everybody's situation is different. Like I said, just be aware that once your heart is invested, you are not going to prepare or avoid the hurt that will come if that situation does not turn into what you truly want, the relationship, commitment, and what have you that you truly want. So just be aware of that. That's basically the main point of this video, is I want you to stop fooling yourself into thinking that you are going to skip over or not heard about this. And also what I don't want you to do is, because you're trying to rehearse yourself or think that you're getting ahead of the game by, I know what it is what it is, and I'm just going to deal, and it's going to be what it's going to be until the next thing, or, what have you. I don't want you to, I really just don't want you to prevent yourself from the realization of it's going to hurt, and you have to allow yourself that, and you have to be in realistic expectation of, if it does not go, it's going to hurt. This is why I'm big on you guys, and you say me hear this all the time, having a dating purpose. Your dating purpose is for you. Your dating purpose protects you. I know that sometimes when I say it, it's daunting. It's like, oh, I don't want to have to sit down and write down pros and cons of it. It's really not that. And that's why, let me just share with you really quickly. I wrote this and created this workbook, How to Date with Purpose. Remember, your purpose, because this is about you. This is a very thin, cute little, workbook for you to ask yourself certain questions and be honest with yourself, because this is about you. Okay, this is about your life and what you do and do not want in your life. And you may find out that you don't really want anything exclusive. You may find out you don't want to get married right now. And that's why the questions, it's about 20 questions, and they're repeated here and they're dated, because it may shift and adjust over time, and it gives you more space to actually, today's date might be a list of things, and you'll answer them accordingly. And then things change in our lives. It changes in all of our lives. And then, next month it might be something else. So you have plenty of space, and it looks thin, but there's plenty of space in here, I guarantee you, for you to come back and visit this. And this is an ebook. You can, it's on the Lenas Pro website. You can get on there and download it and start working on it today. And if you have any questions or issues while trying to complete this, or any concerns, or not sure on what the question actually means, feel free to email me, okay, and hit me up, and I'll guide you through it. So you definitely want to get that. But that is what I mean by why I'm so strong on you having a dating purpose, because it protects you from getting into these situations, and it allows you to know today as it stands what I want and what I do not want, so that when you start seeing yourself falling into certain things, it's like, whoa, this is not in line with my dating purpose. This is not what I want for my life. And also, if you've been through different things, excuse me, the coffee's talking back this morning. If you've been through different things, it will also alert you to, we're getting ready to go down the same road. This is kind of looking familiar, and you'll stop yourself. But you really have to get out of this, I'm just going to deal with it in the meantime. For instance, if you want to be exclusive, you don't want to be out here. You've identified, and she did, just to refer back to the person I was referring to earlier. She and I have discovered that she is not someone who can date frivolously or just date for the fun of it. She is wife material. That is what she wants eventually in her life. So that is her dating purpose. So the questions pretty much are you to be honest with yourself. There's nobody checking or keeping score. There's no right or wrong answer. It's you coming to grips on what I want in my life. Why am I dating? This is why. Okay. And if you're honest with yourself, you should, by the end of the questions in that book, or, even to yourself without the journal, you can actually start thinking to yourself, what do I want? And it protects you from falling into these gaps of wasted life and time and preventing yourself from having what you do or do not want. Even if you're in a situation and you really don't want a commitment. And I've always told you, be honest. Whatever your purpose is for dating, be honest with those that are in your circle. And women do this too. So, okay, men get a bad rap, but women do this too. There are many men out here that are dating and they're trying to wife up this woman and she wants to run around and do everything but get committed. She is not trying to be locked down. And you have a right to back off of that. And now the purpose of the video isn't really so much all about the dating purpose. It really is truly trying to bring awareness to you that no matter what you do, my love, if your heart is invested in someone, it's going to hurt. So you are not going to trick your heart out of hurting if things go left. You're just not. So I want you to get that out of your head, and I want you to prepare the realization in your consciousness to know that, and take that and own that. And honestly, if you do that, it will sometimes also help you make the decision to break things off. Because all of us have that gut feeling. We know what it is. We know that this is not working for us. We know when we're in something that is just, I know that she's going to hurt me. I know he's going to hurt me. I know that this is not going to last. You see the different signs, and we can get into all of that anytime you want to, but just not on this specific video, because I'm trying to make them a little shorter, because we do get long-winded here on Lenas Pearl's channel. But that's what I really want to, bring home to you and share with you, that there is no rehearsal for heartbreak. Your heart, it reacts to what it receives, not perceives. So you cannot prep yourself for when things end and think you're going to stop your heart from hurting. And what actually happens is, when you envision things, they sometimes are bringing you into a realization, and you do start to hurt just from the thought. But that actual breakup, that's when your heart's going to receive it, and it's going to react, and you're still going to hurt. So I want you guys to have a fulfilling relationship. And possibly, if you want to get married, be married. I want you to also have a fulfilling dating life. If you do not want to be committed and exclusive, and you do not want to get married, I want you to own that and be okay with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's wrong when you don't make that known and you allow people to fall in with you, and you allow people to get close to you, and darn well this is somebody getting serious. And don't think just because you said it once in the beginning, that means you got to repeat it, because people need to hear it. People need to know, I'm not trying to get linked up. I'm not trying to get exclusive. I see you doing some things. I see you're getting a little serious. Okay. And vice versa. I want something, and you never give anyone control over your life. Relationships are mutual decisions, not one person putting their stuff on the cards on the table and waiting for somebody to decide to play the game. No, you don't owe anybody that. That's not right. Okay. So make your dating wishes known. Make what you know, even in your marriages, make it known what you want and your purposes, so that you can stick to it and make people fall in line. No one has the right to control your happiness and your desires and the path that you want to take in your life. So that's pretty much it for this, guys. Comment below. Let me know. Are you in a current situation? Do you see that it's getting ready to end, and it's not going the way that you want, and you're struggling on how to get out of it? Do you know someone that's going through that and you need to share this with them? Share this video with anybody you know. This will definitely help. As always, you can email me at april@lenaspearls.com. You can purchase Lenas the How to Date with Your Purpose workbook and download it right there on the lenaspearls.com website. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Those links will be down below. Welcome back again, guys. We've missed you. Enjoy having you guys. Until next time, take care and be blessed.